All good? Okay, so first things first, are you happy with the seating position?
Yep, I'm happy.
And where the steering wheel is, all good? And see it at both wing mirrors?
Yep, I can see both.
If you just grab the wheel like that, and then give it a 180 turn each direction without taking your hands off the wheel.
Yeah.
So straighten the wheel back up again, keeping your hands in the same position on the wheel.
Like this, yeah.
So you can see where the kind of grooves in the wheel are.
I see, yeah.
That's why the paddles are there, not up here. No. Hold on to the wheel, G. You don't see Lewis Hamilton feeding the wheel, do you?
Yeah.
You see him that much more direct, much more accurate style
I
steering.
see you want me to do.
Yeah. And when we go on circuit, very rarely we'll have to actually take a hand off, because there's a couple of tight corners, but most of the time, because of the speed you're going and the flow of the corners, it's a case of just doing this rather than like feeding the wheel. Okay, so it's much more accurate to try and keep your hands in the same position. That's why the F1 wheels are kind of rectangular, aren't they? Because they just have the hand off. So just try that again. There's one direction. That's it, and then the other direction. It looks a little bit like you're either too close, or the wheel might be too close to you, so you can push the wheel in, remember, so you're not taking yourself away from the pedals, and the wheel might have looked a little high up, and now you've pushed it in, it's gone a bit lower down. That looks a bit better. Yeah? So you can more fluidly
Yeah, I think that's a bit better now.
It just looked like it was in your chest.
Yeah, that's what
earlier. That's why I got you to try it out. So yeah, perfect. So you should a good seating position is kind of like nice and relaxed, shoulders and elbows just away from your body, with that slight bend in them. That's kind of what you're
I feel like I'm comfortable like this.
Perfect. Okay. We'll just do a quick pedal check as well. Just hit the brake nice and hard for me. We'll chuck the brake first, G. That's it. There you go.
Yep.
So give the brake a nice big hard push.
Yep.
That's it. If you feel like you can get all the way to the grip floor.
All the way down.
Perfect.
That's all the way
now
down.
give it a little rev on the power. Just a little one. That's it. On and off if you could. And when you're ready, if you want to give it a little rev and then jump onto the brake as quick as you can. And again. Perfect. Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Alright. Perfect. Okay, well when you're ready then, foot on the brake, down into drive. That's it. And then as you come off the brake, it will also start to move forward.
I've never driven an automatic before, so.
No worries. It's mine. Don't run over Natalia. She does our rotors. Don't want to run over the track controller.
I've got my hazards on.
That's fine. That's just in this area we have a hazards on.
Right, I see.
All right. And as we get to this first turning, we'll take a left and head on down. So essentially on a half hour, we'll just get cracking straight away. We'll get straight into it. Okay. So left here, through the barriers at the end there. Over the roundabout, straight over the roundabout, and we'll head down to the dynamic area, which is where we do a lot of our straight line acceleration.
Straight line, straight ahead.
Over the roundabout, that's it. And kind of just past the windsock down there, on the right hand side, you'll see an opening in the fence there, and that will take you through to the dynamic area. So it's 30 miles an hour down the access road here. I'll
go a bit faster.
Just up to 30, that's fine, So you can see the blue cones on the right hand side coming up. That's the entrance to the dynamic area. Right.
I was just about to ask for that as well.
It's just that button on the end if you need it. Okay. Just right here. Nice and slow.
Right here. Oh,
that's it. Then we're going to take a left and line up in lane 1 for me.
Lane 1,
Just between the two blue cones. Lane 1 there.
That's
numbered between the blue cones.
Okay. Right.
That's it. Line it all up and come to a stop.
Yep.
Perfect. On the brakes.
Yep, on the brakes.
Okay. I'm going to stick in the Sport Plus mode now.
Lovely.
Okay, which is the setting we'll be in for the rest of the session. It's a slightly livelier throttle pedal. It's going to pick up a lot quicker. Louder exhaust as well, so it makes more noise for yourself. Stiffer suspension, so it's going to hold the car upright a lot better. And it changes gear a bit more aggressively as well, so it gets up through them, gets down through them a lot faster. This is our dynamic area. We're going to do a straight line acceleration and braking emergency stop. Okay, so we're going to do a high speed emergency stop.
Floor it and then emergency stop.
Yeah, I'm about to explain. So we're going to explain. We're going to accelerate to 70 miles an hour. At 70, I'll shout brake, and I want you to hit that brake as hard as you can, all the way back down to 0. Again, a complete stop. Okay.
Okay.
When you're ready, G, off you go.
70.
70 miles an hour. Hard. Okay. How's that?
That was That was
so straight to the end here, and then left around the short barrier here we've got on the left, and then you'll find yourself back on the access road. Right, and then we'll go back to the start.
Lovely.
and we'll go back to the start of that dynamic area, and we'll have another crack. Okay?
That was something else.
It certainly is. Yeah. It's difficult getting 510 brake horsepower off the line, isn't it? For
Yeah.
sure. Especially when you're used to say up East.
It's a 95 brake horsepower. That one's
yeah.
1 litre petrol.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take a left here, and we'll line up in the same lane again. Keep it the same. Now, obviously, that's your first go. It's very tempting. Put your foot down as hard as you can. Why not? Yeah, and it's good to see as well. Good to see what happens. I wouldn't be telling you to do it if I didn't feel safe. So stop there. Because we've got all the systems on. Traction control, ESP keeps the car from spinning out of control and spinning the wheels up too much. But we need to try and drive within what the car can do. If the systems are off, snacking on like that, like the traction control's coming in or ESP's coming on as well, it means that you're driving over the limitations of what the car can actually do. Right? So you've got to think of it like that. They're not to be lent on, they're there as a safety net. You know, you don't see a trapeze artist always falling into the net, do you? So we're going to try and feed the power in a little bit more, like an exponential curve. Starts off a little slower and then picks up towards the end. There's never any sudden movements of any pedals. Same with steering. You wouldn't come up to a corner and just jam the steering in like that. You'd feed it in like that. So same with the power. At the far end, I still want to see a nice hard emergency stop. That was nice and firm, but we can definitely hit it harder than that. Okay, so when you're ready, up to 70, back down to 0, just like before. Try and feed the power in a little bit more. Okay, when you're ready. Go, go, go. Keep winding up. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Go, go, go. That's it. All the way. All the way. Keep going. Brake. Hard you can. Harder, harder, harder. There we go. That's more like it.
Oh. I could really feel it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you should feel like you should feel like your lunch is coming back up. Right? Okay. I think we'll give it one more go. That was much better. Can you feel the difference?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, on both ends of the run. Yeah. So not only did we get a nice smooth getaway, you don't have to sort of play with the power. And I notice you jump off the power and then go back on quite aggressively. That's only going to make everything worse. Okay, it's going to exacerbate the kind of the problem because you're throwing the weight of the car around quite dramatically when you do that. Right.
I'm so used to doing all my checks before making these turns.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's okay. So let's hold it there. So, yeah, it's important to remember that the biggest influence you have on the weight of the car is with the pedals. With the accelerator, especially when you're accelerating hard, if you suddenly lift, it will throw the weight forwards, and then you get back on the power again, it throws the weight back again. So effectively doing that with the car, you're doing the big seesaw, and that makes it very hard for the tyres to find grip, and it makes them easier to spin. At the far end, with the braking, try and add your heavy brake at the start, so you get the chance towards the end to just feed the brake pressure back again. Yeah, so you're not sort of holding on to maximum brake pressure right to the end. You're getting the chance to come off it a little bit. Okay. So when you're ready, feed that power in consistently all the way to the top. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. More. Keep going. That's it. And brake. Fast and hard. And then feed off it. Coming off. Perfect.
Right.
Like that. You
I see what you mean. Yeah.
There you go. Now you can see how the car
sort of
reacts. Yeah. It's a big heavy metal thing on 4 springs on 4 rubber circles, right? So it's not inherently stable, really, is it? So we've got to treat it as such. We've got to think of it like it's a big, tall, heavy object that's going to topple over, and drive it like that. Okay. Right. Which do you want to go first, track or circle? It's up to you.
Let's do track.
Okie dokie. So we'll take a right after this bus shelter coming up here. And there are 2 lanes going on and off the circuit here, so we want to pull up in our left-hand lane and keep the exit nice and clear for those coming off. There's only one car out there, but you might come off this lap, you never know. Stay a little there we go. Hold it there for a sec. Stop. Now, hold it there for me, Jeep. I'm going to steal this mirror. That's mine now. This is the North Circuit. It's clockwise only. Keep it between the white lines. There is no overtaking, but there is a passing spot. Now, there's only one car out there at the moment, but I still want to show you the passing spot. If you just inch forward a little bit, and then come to a stop there. Perfect. You can see this whole straight here split into 2 lanes. Okay? Not only are they used for coming on and off, but they are also used to let the car in front move over, so then the car behind can come past on the right. I see that. So this lane we're in now is the lane we moved over into to slow down and let people pass. Okay. We will let the estate come past, but and then you're free to go. But I would definitely suggest you've got a good 10 minutes here. I suggest that you take the first couple of laps just to learn the circuit, get a feel for it, and I can explain how you go around the corner as well, which which is
Sure.
just go around the circuit as well. There's a lot more to it than you think. So.
I can imagine.
Yeah, not just following the road anymore. It's okay. When you're ready, mate.
Yeah.
Off you go. So, first time on a track ever? Been go-karting before?
No, first time.
Okay, perfect. Right, so what you'll first notice is that you've suddenly got a lot more room than you do on it, especially in London.
Yeah.
You've got all this space to use. So how do we use that space effectively, right? Well, when you talk about a car going around a circuit efficiently and effectively, right? What you mean is by they're keeping the speed, the minimum speed, quite high on average across the circuit, aren't they? So they're not having to stop and go all the time. They're not expending a load of energy and then wasting it all by having to stop immediately out the next corner, stuff like that. So we do that. We search for that efficient line by starting out wide of the corner, coming in tight for the middle of the corner, and then coming out wide on the exit again. So what you're doing right now, which is fine, it's your first lap, is just bang in the middle of the road, aren't we? We're staying right in the middle of the road. But to be honest, in terms of performance driving, that's kind of no man's land. Yeah, you're running a tightrope effectively.
Yeah.
You're not using the space effectively, right? So think about how tight this corner is if you just viewed it from above, and now try and think about what's the shallowest route you can get through that corner. Yeah? So you need to start coming out wider before you turn, coming in tight for the middle, and then let the car run off the corner again on the exit of the corner. Okay.
Okay.
And we put these handy dandy cones all the way around the place. These orange ones are the main ones that you want to look out for. They are your turn-in markers. Okay, so they're showing you not only where to turn the wheel, but which side of the track to be on as well. And when I mean that, I want you to be right up against the white line. So we come over here, we come in towards our apex cone, which is the centre of the corner, so like that. And we come all the way back out again, like so. Did you see how shallow that route was?
Yeah.
So there's very little energy being used to get the car around that corner. So we do the same thing here. These are braking markers on a 4-speed lap.
Okay.
So we're going to start here. We're going to come in from the turning marker into your apex. And then we're going to come back out. See how little steering wheel is there?
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah, and then we're perfectly set up for that. Okay? So that's the idea, okay? You're trying to do the minimum possible to get around the lap.
Right, okay.
If you're doing more, something's wrong. Yeah? And you need to find that kind of nice, big, wide, sweepy line that sort of takes you out wide and sweeps you in tight in the middle.
So sort of this and then...
Yeah. Cones on the inside are your apex markers. They are showing you where to clip the inside of the corner, okay? So even if it's blue, so this one here, I want you to come right up to the blue cone, inside, that's it, there you go, that's your apex. And then once you're at the apex, you know that the rest of the corner is just going to open up, okay? So once you're at the apex, that's when you start letting the car run out to the outside again, okay?
Okay.
So you're effectively coming from one white line to the other white line, constantly again, like that, okay, between white lines.
Right, good. The first time.
That's it, okay, yeah, nice. So coming out here, and we're going to come in towards your next orange cone over here. See how you're doing this? Yeah. Just squeeze that line out. And we come out to the outside again. Okay. Widen the corner out. Don't make it tight. Don't try and hug the inside too long and stuff like that. Widen it out. Okay. That's it. So in. That's it. In for that bit. And then out. And then out. That's it. There you go. Yeah. In terms of what we do with the pedals.
You can continue, mate. Yeah, I'll let you continue. We'll pull over and give you some room.
That's very kind of you, thank you.
No problem.
So you can continue, mate. Carry on. In terms of what you want to do with the pedals at various points, you brake in a nice straight line up to your turning point. Once you start turning the wheel, you want to be off the brake. Okay, so you start turning the wheel as you come off the brake, and then as you start straightening that wheel back up again, you start feeding the power gradually. Okay. Nice and simple, yeah? So as long as you're doing lots of turning, you're off the pedals, okay? So braking, and then off the brake, turn, let the car roll in, and on the power. That's good. Now what you need to start doing, G, is coming in towards the apex, okay? You're just following right around the outside now instead of the middle. That's more like like it, and then come out to the outside again on the exit, yeah? Perfect, okay? So in the middle of the corner, you don't want to be on the outside, you want to be on the inside of the corner, but that's to trace that shallow line that you get through the corner, okay? So come in, towards your apex, and then come back out to the outside. Doesn't need to be a full straight in, you just need to not steer in anymore, basically. That's it. Lovely stuff, perfect. Tight to the inside here, to line up the next corner. There you go, get a nice big shallow line into this corner here, that's it. Squeeze the power on, that's the one, there you go. Sweet, that's more like it, there you go. Yeah, rather than taking the long road around the outside, taking a big long distance and doing lots of turning, let's try and shallow it out, cut the corner almost, yeah?
I feel like I'm trying to like drive sensibly, you know, I'm still trying to...
No, you're just figuring it out, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what I mean is like I'm so used to driving the Seat, it's like...
Yeah, don't worry about that. You're doing great. That's it. Now remember what I was saying about the braking a straight line and then come off the brake, okay? It's partly a safety thing, like just partly kind of you don't want to slide the tyre by braking and turning with it at the same time, but also it's just allowing the tyre to do more turning, right? Cars aren't very good at doing two things at once. They want to do one thing at a time. Yeah, they're designed to brake in a straight line, and they're designed to turn without any extra pedal work going on. That's how they work. So if you start doing overlapping things, then it all starts getting wrong. That's it. Perfect. Nice line. That's it. That's a good line here. And then you can see how that set you up for this corner because you come out wide before the entry. Same thing here. Perfect. Good line. That's it. And then try and cut the corner a little bit. That's it. Towards the blue cone. That's it. Perfect. Now you're getting it. There you go. You see?
I'm getting the hang of it now.
Yeah. Perfect, mate. In towards the first blue cone. Tight. Okay, straight over. Just cut. Don't worry about that side. That's it. And then just let the car run out on the exit here instead. Yeah.
Lovely. Right.
There you go. Let the car run out on the exit, and then you can come back across the track. You've got time to get back across the track. That's it. On the power. That's it. On the power all the way through here. Just keep building up. Lost your line a little bit. You're on the outside again. That's it. Just keep focusing on where you're meant to be.
Yeah.
That's it. And braking. And then off the brake and turn. That's it. Turn, and out to the left. Out to the left. Out to the left. You're holding the inside a little too long now, yeah? You're losing the line just a little bit, okay? You hold the tight line here because it sets you up for the next corner which goes the other way. You see? That's the same here as well. We're going into a corner in a direction change, so we hold it in tight on the exit in this corner. Otherwise, the traditional route through a corner is to come out on the exit, wide, yeah? Let the car run off the corner. That's it, in, and then straight over now, straight over. Short distance, that's it. So like here for instance, we do have time, so we can come out to the middle a little bit, and that allows you to accelerate because you're straight in the wheel.
Yep.
That's it, straight in the wheel.
Yep.
There you go, like that, you see?
Okay.
And then in tight for this one, tight, and then out to the left. Now, go on the power, go, like that. The idea is to get the car straight as possible, as quick as possible, and then get the power. That's it. Braking, brake, and off the brake, turn that wheel. That's it. Out to the left, use the space. Don't hold it tight on the exits. That's it. These are the only ones you hold it tight on the exit because you've got a direction change, yeah? You don't have a direction change out of turn 5 because you're going from a right-hander into another right-hander immediately, yeah? Swing it through, that's it. On the power. Accelerate out of the corners. That's it, and brake. That's it, and tight. Straight across. Squeeze the power on because you're still turning, so squeeze the power on, build up slowly. That's it.
And then brake.
Brake, and off the brakes. That's the left-hand side, straight in the wheel. On the power. That's it. Squeeze. That's it. Power into the inside. Go right around the outside wall of death. That's it. Power, go for it. Braking nice and firm. Firm, like this. And then come off the brake, yeah? See how quickly you slowed down there when I helped you out?
Yeah.
You were putting 10% brake pressure on just then. Like that, way up to about 30 or 40%, right? That's all you need, but you're rushing it like that. You need more than that. In tight. That's it. Corners over here. There you go. Alright, we'll do one more lap, okay? Swing through, then we'll go to the wet circle. On the power, go for it. Braking. In tight. Straight across. Straight over, not this big zigzag. zigzag, go straight over. On the power, go for it, go, 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 go. Brake, 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 like that. See? That was just me leaning on it a little bit, out to the left hand side. Left power, in towards your apex. That's it. There we go. And out to the left. There you go. Braking. We're off and off. And to the left hand side. That's it. Towards your pedal again. Roll. There we go. Lovely stuff. Very nice. Tight right on the exit. Tight left on the exit. And we'll just slow it all down. And to the wet circle. Nice one.
Nice one.
Enjoy that?
Yeah, it was lovely. It was quite an experience.
Yeah.
To come out here, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, don't worry.
Yeah.
So,
My
you
first
do-
time ever.
Yeah, it's good. For your first time ever. Yeah, take a rest.
Right here, yeah.
For your first time ever, it's very good. Yeah. Just need to focus a bit more on the line that
Yeah.
you're planning to take. Yeah. Rather than it seemed like every corner was, every lap was different in the way we did it, because we weren't really thinking ahead too much.
Yeah.
But that's because it's your first time. Let's take a right here.
Right here.
Yeah. As you get more kind of comfortable with going around the circuit, hold them. You start looking further ahead.
Yeah.
You start predicting things more. You already know what you want to do and where you want to be, and it becomes just you're following a line basically, and that's all you need to do. But what you've got to remember is, trying to find a good thing to use as an example. We're not trying to. If this is the outside of the corner, it's a perfect 90 degree, right? We're trying to come inside of that and then end up on the same route. Yeah. What you were doing, going right around the outside, following the back, basically following the outside white line, which is a long way. That's also a lot of turning. If we just came in a little bit more, you're taking a shorter route with less steering lock. Yeah, that's it. And then the less steering lock means you get on the power more. So when you're ready, if you want to hop on, clockwise around the circle.
I'll hit this.
Onto the shiny bit, onto the wet bit.
Lovely.
See water in the circle, please. The wet bit there.
The wet bit.
Yeah, nice and steady just to start off with. Okay. There we go. Now,
okay?
yeah, well, does it feel okay?
Yeah, feels okay.
Alright, let's give it a little burst of power then. So, what might feel okay, suddenly might not be.
I thought we were going to crash there.
Exactly, yeah. So, quite enlightening, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You felt quite comfortable at that speed, and then suddenly you were backwards off
I
the
was
road.
like, what?
Yeah, so always worth. I always show people that because it's always worth when it's like snowy and icy, like driving like this. That's why, because it might feel okay, but it's only a small push and you've completely lost control.
Right. This is like I'm going 10 miles.
Yeah, and that's with the car with traction control and ESP and everything on. You know, it kind of just slid you backwards off the road because that's the safest thing to do. That's why it's designed to do. Now, if you just pick the speed up just a smidge more, so you pop into second gear, there we go, just above 10, that's fine. Any faster than that, it gets a little bit out of control. I'm going to keep it in second by using manual. I'm going to take the systems off, so you're free to spin the wheels as much as you want. So give it a big burst of power and then come off. There you go.
Lovely.
Big difference, huh?
Lovely.
There you go. Carry on around the corner. That's it. So that's a
a
little bit different, isn't it? Than
So all the systems are off.
let's find the grip. Come on. That's it. When you can hear the engine going like that, and you're not going anywhere, you're spinning the wheels. Okay.
Right.
So if we just position the car back in the middle of the road again, that's it, and cruise around at 10. Just gentle cruise around at 10. Perfect. Okay. Now, what should you do if the car goes sideways?
Try and keep the steering wheel straight.
No, you should not do that because that means the car, you're not doing anything to control the rotation of the car. If the car spins around, I'll do it like this. Okay, so if we want to go this way, okay, and this is the car, my finger is the direction of the tyres. Okay, say the car spins like it's been doing, so the whole car is rotating like this. Are the front tyres pointing where we want to go in? No. So what do we need to do?
We need to counter steer.
We need to counter steer. We need to turn left, and that means the front tyres are pointing the direction you want to go, and that will then make the back of the car fall back in line. All right. Okay. So if you pick the speed up to 10 miles an hour, that's it. Just cruise at 10. Steady 10. That's it. Perfect. Now give it a nice burst of power you just did before. But then come off and steer left. All right. Slow down. Left, 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 left. Okay, that's alright. Straighten it all back up again. Don't try and speed up into it. give it a burst of power, so you are
So
in
you just
control.
want, you mean to just floor it?
Don't have to
Oh,
floor it,
okay.
just nice heavy burst of power just to spin the wheels on the spot. Nice and slow, nice and slow. That's it. When you're ready, burst of power, nice and crisp. On and off, left, 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 left. Okay. Again, don't be so shy about the power, give it a nice on and off, yeah? If you go onto the power too slowly, that's when you speed up.
Like the car's braking now.
I was doing a little bit of braking there, but...
No, I mean like was braking,
Oh,
falling
braking.
apart.
No, it's not. It's just we just need to be a bit more gentle with the power when we get straightened up. That's it, nice and steady. Okay, so be a bit more crisp with that power, so it's on and off, okay? And the first time we counter-steered, when we went around there, it was great, we just didn't straighten the wheel up when the car straightened up, okay?
Right.
So you've got to remember that bit. When the car straightens up again, we straighten the wheel too, okay? Otherwise you're just going left at the end. So when you're ready, burst of power,
And then steer left.
burst of power, on and off, steer left, and then straighten up the wheel. Nice and slow, steady. When you're ready, go for it. Left, left, right idea, just didn't wait for it to actually start straightening up. Yeah?
Right, okay.
You kind of got to that point, balanced it, and then just straightened the wheel up, and it carried on going round. Yeah, see? You got to let the back of the car. You got to wait for the car to start straightening up, and the back of the car comes in. You know, nice and slow, 10 miles an hour. Don't need to rush it. Okay, go around the corner, and when you're ready, burst the power, on and off, on and off. No, not too gentle. You don't want to be gentle. You don't spin the wheels by being gentle. Power, on and off. Off, left, 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 left. Okay, another burst of power. Steady, right, left, 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 left. No, that's okay. We had that if we didn't have the second burst of power, yeah? Once the car starts sliding, feet do nothing. Yeah, it's all in the hands basically from that point on.
Okay, so feet.
If you just want, if you just want the car to straighten up, you just come off the pedals completely. So we'll do one more lap. When you're ready, put the speed up a bit. Power. Left, 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 left. A little late with the left hand steering. There we go. Just a little late with the left hand down. That's all. It's okay. It's tricky.
Yeah.
Everyone struggles, it's fine, don't worry. When you're ready, power,
Power.
off, left, straight up. There you go, yeah?
Right, okay.
Look where you want to go, counter steer into the slide, and when the car straightens up, you straighten up too, okay? Nice and simple, nice and simple. When you're ready, power, off, left, straighten up, not straighten up yet. There we go, that's it. Look, too much flailing on the wheel, just find the balancing point and just hold on to it, okay? You don't have to kind of constantly be moving the wheel left and right. That's it. When you're ready, power, left, flailing. Had it, and then you straighten up, and you had it.
Right.
You steer into it, and then you straighten up, and then it kept going around. So you have to steer back into it again. So you straighten up again. You know what I mean? So it's like just steer into it, wait for the balance. Have one more go. When you're ready, power, left, hold on to it. Left, 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 left. Just a little too kind of rigid and stiff with the arms, and just a little too flaky. That's all. But that comes with time and practice. We'll jump off here. We'll have to head back now. Through the cones and back up to the building. But there you go. Did you enjoy that?
Lovely, yeah. It was alright. It was quite an experience.
It's a lot to take in, right?
Yeah. Right.
That's it. We'll take a right. That's it.
Straight ahead here.
Straight over the roundabout. That's it. Yeah. And right at the top of the hill. Yeah. And yeah, nice one. Well, happy birthday.
Well, thank you. I feel like I wasn't doing anything right there, but
look, that's everyone's first time on the circle. To be honest, it's quite tricky to sort of think of everything at once.
I don't think half an hour is enough.
No, I know. You're doing very different things with your hands and your feet, and you have to feel through the seated pants and everything. Just park up in the checker flag box here on the left hand side. So just speed it left a little bit.
Just here.
Swing it in there. That'll be perfect.
Okay, lovely. Alright.
Cheers, G. Silver button on the end of the gear lever, park.
Where
On the
is
end
it?
of the gear lever. On the end of the gear lever.
Here. Ah.
There you go. And then switch the engine off for me. Other side.
My one's here, so I'm